What's up, wherever you are, however you are? I'm happy you're here. Jumping around, doing some older BTS, because BTS is awesome. And I've been doing like a video, sometimes two, of BTS a day. Kind of depends on the day, you know. I'm pretty convinced now that everything off the last like 2 years, I'm gonna love. So let's get a little risky. So I went further back. This is off the Youth album, I believe. Why don't I write this stuff down instead of like, because you know what it is? Every time I read something, I'm like, I'm going to remember that. Because like I read it like 5 minutes ago. I'll remember that. I think it's the Youth album. I did not notice until I pulled up this lyric video that it's going to be Japanese. So that's interesting. If you have fun here, you might want to hang around. Next up will be TVXQ Mirotic. I don't know if it's Mirotic or Mirotic, but I call it Mirotic because of the basketball player, Nikola Mirotic. That's what I have to go off of. And then after that will be RM Moonchild. I could tell you what else. I'll tell you the artist. After that will be Twice, and then EXO, and the Big Bang, and then probably one more BTS if I make it that far. Nervous. Not because of you guys. Nah, you're fine. Nervous going backwards. It's been pretty much any of the artists that I've enjoyed. SHINee, EXO, BTS. If I go back far, it's like, it's just like too weird, man. Anyways, that's enough of explaining what's going on here. Oh, there's a cat in a chair. She's sleeping. You sleeping? You're kind of sleeping. You're listening to me. I can see your ears moving. Anyways, let's go.
Oh yeah, it's a good day. 도전 소리잖아 그때. Always 소반이 이룰 때. We'll be okay.
Okay, definitely did not see that change of rhythm coming. Yeah. I was listening to the first set of chords to see if it was going to be a set of 4 or 8. It was almost like 8. I mean, it was 4 chords, and then the 3 chords repeated, so that's 7, and then in the final measure, it was a 2 little chord thing. But that's why I was like trying to hear the structure of the song. But then this went to almost like a ska reggae thing. Let's hear this thing again. Yeah. That's definitely, it's like ska. Because if you listen, like the bass goes like ba-doom, da-doom, doom, da-doom, da-doom, doom, which is not like a rock style thing, and the guitar is playing little upstrokes on the ands. So I don't know what chord it was, but it was like so that I feel like it's higher. Meh. Let's go. My favorite thing that just happened was the background vocals were absurdly loud and weird, and they sounded pretty cool. Let's go back and hear that again. It's like no, something like that. Sorry, I missed all of the lyrics because I was thinking about the chords and playing them, and then I saw the cat coming and I kind of freaked out. I think, though, I might know that chord progression. That's probably not. Oh. I think at this point I'm just playing random other pop songs. That cat messed me up. Let's get some more lyrics. You, leave me alone. Okay, well, let's get the obvious stuff out of the way. Okay, the number one most obvious thing is that it's so hard to concentrate at all with the cat. I swear it's one hand length away from where you can see my hand. She like knows exactly where to sit. You're so bossy. God. Go terrorize the other me. There's got to be another version of me somewhere in a multiverse. Go find him. I don't remember what the BTS song was. Like the first music video that they ever had. I'm pretty sure that's the one I reacted to where I was like not my thing. I was afraid this was going to be like that. This is, of course, not that at all. This is like ska meets reggae. Well, ska and reggae are kind of... Reggae's like the originator. And ska's like the new version. Those are almost the same word anyways. But the singing, background vocals, with a little bit of rap on top. This reminds me of like a backing beat for like Sublime or something. 311. I don't know. There's just saying background vocals, but that snare drum sounds really odd. Like it's either got a tom with it, where it's like snare and tom at the same time, or maybe like a weird bass drum along with the snare. I'm gonna say it's a bass drum along with the snare. Yeah, so this is definitely be a fun live song. I'm sure there's a live version of this that I can watch that will be more jamming. Song's good. Song is better than I was expected. I have to like keep, you see what I'm doing? I'm pushing a cat. I'm pushing her from coming over here. Ugh. So it's likable. I like it. I don't, whereas like that first BTS song, well, I only listened to that one time. I should tell you, I don't know exactly what I remember. I just remember it not being what I was looking for. Now I'm kind of interested to see when they change into this thing that blows my mind. This is not mind-blowing. It's cool. It's definitely cool. It's, the coolest thing about it, I would say, is the background vocals, the secondary, the harmony vocals and the counter melodies. Well, it's not quite that melody. But anyways, that's the coolest part, is having, typically in this structure of a song, it would be just a live band. It's all, instruments that you can play live. And typically in a live band, you're only going to have one good singer. Typically, you might have two if you're lucky. That's already rarefied air to have two good singers in a rock band, because you're probably only going to have, 4, maybe 7 people. 7 if you're adding in like extra keys and some horns or something, or a second percussionist. So the fact that they've got multiple singers is the most interesting. Well, not the fact that they have them. The fact that they use them is the most interesting thing about the song. But not blown away. But I feel like almost everything off the last 2 albums that I've heard, it's kind of hard for me to keep the chronology correct, are amazing. This is not amazing land yet. This is just solid.
Till the end of life,
I was doing my hands because there's the multiple vocals I was just talking about. It's like the best part of every section is the contrast, the complementation of the primary vocal and the backup vocal. It's actually, I'm going to say, I probably already said it, let's be a little clear. The thing that keeps this from that takes it from mediocre and bland to better than average is the amount of vocals. Facts, dude.
Oh yeah, it's come a good day. Hey, yeah.
Well, check one off the list. Because I also assume, what list? What list am I checking off? Okay, I'm assuming that at some point far enough back we get to where I don't really like what I'm hearing. Somewhere in the past where I'm like, I don't need this. And there's somewhere in the future where I'm like, oh, what? This is magnificent. And I'm assuming that there's going to be a gem or two, that there's going to be a track or so, where maybe 7 of the track, I don't know, I'm making numbers up, right? But if there's 7 tracks, then maybe 5 of them I'm like, meh. And 2 of them I'm like, that's a seed of what's to come. Unfortunately for the cat, I'm not getting up for a while. And unfortunately for me, this song was not killer, but it was not my least favorite BTS song. I don't know if I heard them do a ska one. I think I've heard something like a ska. Why are you white? What? No, what? No, stop. Hey. Okay, fine, you win. We're going to get up and we're going to go see what is troubling you. Does that seem fair? You know, if you weren't so cute, we'd throw you out a window, right? You know that. Not a really high window. Okay. This is the return of the distracted K-pop reactor guy. What's next? TVXQ Miritich. This is Captain Distracted Guy signing off.